Totem Pole Nation, another recruiting trail. We had the defending champions of the UConn Huskies. They won the tournament yesterday, the Big Ten tournament. Obviously, they beat Marquette, and they have a chance with 30 plus wins. They won. They're 31-3 as of right now. They're definitely going to the selection Sunday as the number one seed. They have a chance to go back-to-back national champions. Now, only get a like, comment, subscribe, and Totem Pole Nation. You need your merch. It's on the ticker below, TotemPoleNation.com. Like this hat. Great hat that matches Alabama shirt, by the way. Also follow the Sideline Huskies SSN Network on Twitter, on X, whatever you want to call it. This is the recruiting trail. We'll dive into the top recruits that UConn has. They have a chance to make some history. UConn, it's been a while since they won a national championship, but UConn is back and headed to the right direction as of college basketball. Without further ado, let's get into the recruiting trail of UConn. Ladies and gentlemen, the UConn Huskies. What's up, M2K? What's up, Hunter? Thank you for tuning into the recruiting trail, but we are going to be talking about the UConn Huskies, baby. Yes, I know the UConn Huskies, with them winning a championship. Dan Hurley's the head coach of UConn. They're going back. Now, they're ranked number 30th in recruiting with only 2 recruits, right? 2 commits, excuse me. Very early in the season, like I said, I'm going to keep saying this very, very early in the recruiting trail because they're in March Madness. They'll start the recruiting process over the summertime. That's when they'll get more recruits. Now, UConn being at 30, but they were defending national champs. Do you think it's kind of weird? No. UConn has been rebuilding for a while. They had a couple coaches here and there. And I know the last time you heard of UConn was Kemba Walker, where, they won a championship in 2014. Obviously, they beat Kentucky in 2014. That was the last time that UConn approached a national championship game before last year when they won last year as well. So when it comes to UConn, like I said, they're ranked 30th in recruiting. They have 2 commits. Both of those, they have 0 5-stars, 0 3-stars, and 2 4-star commits. Like I said, it's very early. Most of these players have signed letter of intents, and they have 2 guys that they signed letter of intents as well. But first, what I want to get started with is this player right here for UConn that I want to get started with is this guy right here, right? So I want to get started with this guy in the name of Ahmad Nowell, right? Ahmad Nowell is from MHOPE Institute, which is in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. He is a combo guard. He is 6 foot, 180 pounds. Number 2 in the state of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, number 3 in his position, and ranked 30 nationally, right? So when it comes to Ahmad Nowell, he is the class of 2024, right? He signed with, he signed with Connecticut over Georgia Tech, over Tennessee, over Auburn, and over Kansas. Auburn just won the SEC championship. They've always been competitive. Tennessee was the number 1 seed till they lost. Kansas has won a championship 2 of the last 3 seasons, obviously. So, that comes to there. Georgia Tech is still a rebuilding of a basketball program. So he says, forget that. So when it comes to Norwell, he is a bulldog mentality, right? A CPG. A CPG stands for a combo point guard. He's already strong and physical with college-ready body. Also, he is competitive on both sides of the floor, right? He's competitive offensively. He's competitive defensively on the end as well. He is described as being a gym rat. He is a reliable shooter. He's knocked out 41% of his attempts from behind the arc and 3s during his EYBL season. He is 78% from the free throw line, which is not bad, right? 78% from the free throw line. He can get down, kill. He absorbs the contact. When you're playing in UConn, you're playing in that Big Ten conference, you got to be able to absorb that content, right? The contact, right? Absorbing that contact, which is great. He's very aggressively scoring. He averages about more than 5 assists in the EYBL league, only 2 turnovers, so he does not turn the ball over a lot. And he's able to attack with his head off when he sets off those ball screens as well. He projects as a true point guard, a combo guard who could be effective both on and off the ball. And Nowell is a standout defensive end, very good on-ball defender with a physical, aggressive style and communicates very well. So why is UConn a championship caliber team? Change the mentality. Very aggressive on defense, very aggressive offensive scores. This is a great pick from University of Connecticut. like I said, they having those guards. They're doing some excellent things. That is going to be a guy that you want to watch out for next season. So, like I said, the second guy that UConn has recruited or has had is this guy right here, Isaiah Abraham. Isaiah Abraham is from Paul Catholic, which is in Fairfax, Virginia. Small forward. He's a 6'7", 195. Right, he is from Fairfax, Virginia. Isaiah Abraham. Right, size, ability. He's tall. Right. He signs with Connecticut over Arizona State, Georgetown, Howard, and Kansas State. So he's probably going to be able to compete for those spots as well. So when it comes to Isaiah Abraham, this guy is very aggressive on the boards. He's very aggressive on the pick and rolls. He's dunking. He's very aggressive. Just his size. He already has a little bit of that muscle right there, as you see. But, we could build more of that muscle. UConn is so consistent on bigs. You watch their offense. You watch how UConn plays. Like I said, the consistency on offense is going to be a great thing when it comes to UConn. They always want tall guys. They always want to go on that pick and roll. They want guys that can get defensive rebounds, offensive rebounds, and crash the boards. So this guy is 6'7". When it comes to UConn, they already have size. They have plenty of size when it comes to UConn. I will be going over this roster, but Isaiah Abraham is a great addition. The class of 2024, he's obviously ranked the number 4 player in the state of Virginia. So, yeah, if you get offered from UConn, boom, that is a great thing. So, like I said, they only have 2 guys. So, like I said, it's very early recruiting process. I'm going to keep saying that. They only got 2 guys as of right now. Both of those guys, and Ahmad Nowell and Isaiah Abraham, have both signed letter of intent. So, anything could happen. They could leave. They can go. We'll see how this goes as well. So, when it comes to UConn does bring some size as well. Looking at their roster, they got an experienced roster. As I'm going to read this, they won a national championship last year. So they have Solomon Bowles, a freshman. Tristan Newton is a graduate student. He will be gone. They have Jalen Stewart, a freshman. Stephon Castle, a freshman. Hassan Derrera is a senior. He will be gone as well. They also have Alex Caraban, a redshirt sophomore. Cam Spencer is a graduate. He'll be gone. Andrew Hurley is a senior. He will be gone as well. Jaden Ross and Yusuf Senghor are freshmen. And Donovan Klingman, Apostolos Romelu, if I didn't pronounce his name correctly, will be both sophomores. Sam Johnson's a junior. Andre Johnson will be a sophomore. So like I said, with all these guys, they only got about 3 or 4 or 5 guys leaving, right? The rest of the guys they have is underclassmen, right? So the underclassmen will be able to learn. They'll learn a lot from these seniors. Like I said, they have a chance to win back-to-back national championships, especially Selection Sunday. They have a chance to make history. When it comes to UConn and head coach Dan Hurley, I have all the confidence in Dan Hurley. Dan Hurley is already known for turning around programs, right? Him to revamp UConn, and earlier in the year, he's already signed a multi-million-dollar deal that has him there until, 2028, obviously. But he's already, put in some stuff. He's taking charge of St. Benedict Prep, Wagner College, the University of Rhode Island, and UConn, and already knows how to turn guys into a competitive range, obviously, right? So UConn right now is sitting at 31-3 as of right now, right? So they made a national championship. They won a national championship. I mean, UConn and Dan Hurley, he knows how to turn around programs. So I'm very, very confident in what this roster is able to be capable of and stuff like that. So when it comes to UConn, I have high hopes for UConn. When we do the bracket thing, I think I'm most likely going to pick UConn to win a national championship once again. Like I said, I'm not saying it's going to be very easy, but UConn has all the talent. I understand they're ranked number 30th in recruiting, but do not be surprised within the next year or two with this class coming in, right? They're going to have a huge class coming in. They're going to get recruits. They win a national championship. They're going to be about top 5 in recruiting up there with Duke and Kentucky. So this is it for the UConn recruiting trail. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Totem Pole Nation. We should be on our way to 120K subscribers. Don't forget, Lambo's birthday is in 14 days, right? 14 days. Birthday's on March 31st, right? And today is St. Patrick's Day on the 17th, so we got 14 more days until my birthday. So do not forget, Totem Pole Nation, that my birthday is on the way in 14 days, and I'm getting very, very old. So if you need to follow my socials, they're scrolling down in the ticker. If you need to follow the Connecticut Huskies on Silent Sports Network, you want to thank them for the platform as well. Totem Pole Nation, where you get all your merch. You go to totempolenation.com. But like I said, this is March Madness. March Madness is on its way to do great things. Like I said, y'all take care, and y'all have a great day.